Welcome to this video playing Fishbowl, International Master Fishbowl. No name, a pretty new account or not very well used account. Let's see, I'm going e4 for a change and have the Rossolimo variation. Okie dokie, let's take and go from here. I really don't know that too well. This recently was played in this Caruana Carlsen game in Vike. I'm going to play for f4 here, yeah. f4. I could have played bishop h6 here actually. Maybe here, yeah. Take this chance. Okay, who takes and f4. I think this is how it is played. White is trying to play on the dark squares. Isn't this kind of good for me? This looks very shaky for black. Okay, he will get to castle. But I wonder, is there some way here maybe to play it aggressively, not to let him, trying to not to let him get away with this so easily. e5 maybe? It's maybe interesting. Huh? Knight takes, knight e4 looks nice, and pawn takes is at least an interesting position. 2h4, yes. Again intending knight e4, g5. I have the check, possibly, or queen g3. If he goes rook f8, I play knight f3, I guess. Queen e7, I have queen h6. It's interesting, huh? Compensation, I guess. So the check. There's queen g6. I can take then and knight f3. Which is not a bad position. But trading queens is really meek here. Yeah? It's a really meek decision. I really don't want that. He has a hard time to get his king out of the middle. So g4, knight takes e5. This is almost winning, I guess. If he goes g4, it looks really like a bad decision. Oops, I can take, right? Queen takes rook e1 or knight takes rook e1. That looks really bad. Am I overlooking something? It really looks like a straightforward, very good position. So rook takes. Or is knight e4 even better? No. Check. Let's take here with the rook. Must be good, really. Okay, so knight e4, I guess, yeah, pushing, getting this piece into the game would be quite amazing if this wasn't good, yeah. Am I threatening rook d5 or something? It's not yet decisive, but it looks really bad. Knight f6 is the simple way to play, knight f6. But how do I win then? If I go to g5, he's got this check, which is not really nice to face. But it's not really a problem, right? This check. It really is just a check. Yeah, he can give this check. I go to h1. Rook f7 and queen d6 are really big threats. Both at the same time looks like a bit much. Maybe I had... No, check. I don't know. This looks simple and good. Rook f7 is is the idea now. So yeah.
Check.
Rook e7 I can take and play.
Check.
Queen c7.
Check.
Queen d7, rook f7.
Check. 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 Black resigns.
Yeah, that was a bit of an opening disaster. I feel like if we go here, this is certainly kind of normal, but I don't know that bishop h6. I think they normally prevent this kind of thing. I don't know. I could have played it right away. So something like that is definitely a line. Or I mean, but this something is not quite right here. Maybe he has to do something like that so that the knight is looking at the square, so f4 is not easily possible. Yeah, that's definitely okay for black. The way he played it, this already looks, I don't know. I mean, the thing is, if he allows a structure, let's say he plays a move like that, and he allows this structure, this will be like, I mean, this is just a torture for black, because e5 is a weak pawn, which can be pressurized, knight f3, queen to g3, whatever, and he cannot ever protect it, obviously, with the bishop on e6, so this is just a very inconvenient position. And if you want to avoid that, what are you playing? I mean, he went with this, but how are you avoiding the situation? This blocks your development. I just go here and renew the idea. Maybe here he can take and castle. Maybe. This is a bad version of this opening for black. He somehow has lost. I don't know. There is something wrong here simply. And yeah, this is a very nice position. Yeah, e5, debatable if this is necessary or if it is good or whatever. But it's a powerful move. Maybe let's see. I mean, after the pawn takes, I feel it should be really nice. And here, maybe here there is something. I wanted to play knight e4, but here the computer is just very it just says f5 and black is fine. Okay. Yeah, this is the kind of move where you,
check,
as a human, are somewhat skeptical. This is the computer line. Now it gives b4. It's a very cute move. Very doubtful if I would have played that one. Very nice.
Check.
Yeah, here this is protected now. Cannot play the knight if he takes d4. Very messy stuff. It's clearly better than what he did. I mean, here it really will be difficult to play. Queen e7 is now maybe better, and here, yeah, here was a technical solution. Yeah, this is definitely good for white. Yeah, without any doubt. Look at this structure. I will get something back and have a good. I mean, the remaining structure is fantastic, and I'm not material down. I will get something back. So, but I wanted to keep queens on, and this definitely some paid off. Yeah, and here it's just a question of how quick do you want to win. Rook e5 is even the best move. Yeah, I wasn't sure. Rook e5 is already mate. The computer finds a mate. Funny. Yeah, this kind of graphical user interface. It's just plus 99, which means there is some kind of mate, but I don't know how many moves.
Check.
Yeah, and here
Check. Check. Check.
this wins the house. Yeah, that was kind of nice, and shows that even with this somewhat slow Sicilians, you can sometimes get nice attacking positions. Yeah, I hope you like that. Thanks for watching.